Can I invent a new soup that no one has ever had? So my girlfriend is obsessed with soup, but I am tired of eating the same boring ones. Because of that, I decided to go completely off script and invent a new soup. I wasn't allowed to Google anything, and I had to rely on what I already had in my kitchen. So I need you guys to tell me whether this exists or not. So I checked the fridge and the pantry to see what I was working with, and I had sausage meat, beans, potatoes, spring greens, onions, stale bread, and an abundance of dried herbs. So I figured I could make something decent. So first I browned the meat and sweated the onions a little bit, and because garlic makes everything better, I threw in a cube of frozen garlic. Then, once everything had got friendly, I added some tarragon, fennel, and a little bit of Italian seasoning. But then I realised my meat had welded itself to the bottom of the pan. Because of that, a glug of white wine to deglaze was a must. So after the alcohol had cooked off, I tossed in the spring greens to let them sweat and become more manageable. Then, because we needed a good broth, I covered everything with chicken stock, added some bay leaves, and splashed in some milk. That'll make it creamy, right? But then it definitely needed some time to come together, so I let it simmer for 40 minutes. Then I remembered I could make some giant croutons with the stale bread. So I cubed it up, tossed it in olive oil, and chucked it in the oven. After the soup had been simmering for 25 minutes, I added some beans and potatoes and let them cook for about another 15 minutes. And there's no way anyone out here is already eating sausage cabbage soup. All that was left was to serve it up in a bowl with those giant croutons on top.